Blingdenstone. You're still in Blingdenstone, but it hasn't lacked excitement. Overall, it's been much safer than the other areas of the Underdark that you've seen, but not completely without fear. Gelatinous cubes, ghosts, and slimes have all crossed your path, with the threat of many other dangers in the yet unclaimed districts of the city. For now, you have all gathered in the caves of Clatter, and notice Unthar hard at work crafting at the anvil and forge. His love for his craft is evident. He has mentioned that it is his form of prayer, and that he takes it very seriously. After wandering through the caves of Clatter for a while, and noticing many gnomes working and crafting, you all begin to assemble around Unthar's anvil, as he puts down his latest completed project. What now? What path to take? It seems you have a choice to make. There is no direct path to the surface that has been discovered, and the Svirfneblin leaders need some tasks done if they are to reveal their own secret paths. For now, though, there is a choice to be made. Will you head into the Rockblight, a series of unclaimed city districts holding many threats? Will you explore the Warrens, more of unclaimed Blingdenstone, and currently the home of gnomes inflicted with lycanthropy? You could travel to Neverlight Grove, the Myconid colony. Travel to Gracklestone, the city of the Durgar. You could travel off blindly into the Underdark in search of something undiscovered. Or stay a while longer and wait it out in the safety of the city of Blingdenstone. If you choose to head off into the Rockblight, you could walk right past the staging area gates, or you could choose to go through the gates right here in the Caves of Clatter. Now, you've been warned of the dangers of the Rockblight, but you know the benefits of the city could be quite substantial as well, and your standing in the city would surely be uplifted. In the Rockblight are two main threats: the Medusa and Ogremock's Bane. Good information on the Medusa will lead to reward and recognition, while defeating such an opponent would lead to more of both. Ogremock's Bane is not something that's well understood, but its presence will surely be known once entering the Rockblight. You've been warned of its ability to corrupt stone, especially rock elementals, which have been known to wander the area. Gurnik Tapfinger of the Stoneheart Enclave is interested in any samples you can bring him. He has also tasked you with purifying a holy elemental structure in the Rockblight, helping to stop the advance of Ogremock's Bane. In the Rockblight, there is a tall stone pillar known as the Steadfast Stone. Once there, place the gem he gave you at its base. Then, protect the gem while it purifies the stone around it. Tapfinger warned you, though, that doing so risks a response from Ogremock's Bane, and that he would likely send his servants to stop you. So be well prepared before you begin the cleansing. Also, do not forget, Burrow Warden Jaeger had asked for the return of a fallen comrade's body. His name was Udhask. Warden Jaeger knows Udhask had fallen when the drow attacked. His remains are in the Rockblight as well. With many hazards, the Rockblight proves to be a difficult place to explore. Adding to these hazards are slimes and were-rats, or so Captain Axelbarrow has stated. He also mentioned that you should be well prepared. These won't be easy tasks. When pondering whether to explore the Warrens or not, you think back to a conversation you had with Gapos Toggleback, the assistant to Dorbo Digger Maddox. He had mentioned that there was a were-rat problem, and that helping to solve it could change your standing in Blingdenstone. He had stated, "Any help with Goldwhisker would buy you some more favor with our people, only helping your own endeavors as well. But keep in mind, he might need to be killed. He and his people are ruthless, dangerous, They're a constant problem for us non-cursed Sverneblin. Gold Whisker is apparently some kind of a were-rat leader. The warrens will likely prove to be a dangerous task as well. It seems the gnomes of Blingdenstone are quite divided on the right course of action here. Will the were-rats need to be exterminated, or perhaps some diplomacy is needed? Either way, maybe you can help. No need to stick around in Blingdenstone, though. You could always head off to Neverlight Grove. It would take you likely just over 2 weeks to travel there, or so Pepito says. Stool greatly wants to take this trip. He wants to return home to the safety of his own people, the Myconids. Flair has also learned from Captain Axelbarrow that there is a plan to help fight the slimes, and it involves a trip to Neverlight Grove. The details of that mission are known by the alchemist Kazuk Pickshine, and he's found in the Trader's Grotto. Perhaps a conversation with him will help clarify this mission. Pepito has asked again that you make your way to Gracklstow instead. Gracklstow might offer a way to the surface, he says, also stating that such a trip to Gracklstow could not take more than 3 weeks. A little faster if you can make your way back onto the Dark Lake. He assures you that since you've handled yourselves well enough down here, that some grumpy gray dwarves would not be such a challenge. It would only require a little diplomacy. If no direct path can be found to the surface, Gracklstow can still provide help for the people of Blingdenstone, and with the help of the gnomes, another path might be revealed to you. Firstly, in Gracklstow, you've learned of a Sverneblin cartographer with the surname Parchpetal. He might be residing there. Gapos Toggleback had told you that recent attempts to contact him have gone cold. If you happen to find Parchpetal, he might still be in possession of some of Blingdenstone's maps, most notably a map that can show the secret location of Entomox Boon. Entomox Boon is a cave that is powerfully infused with elemental magic and was used by Sverneblin ancestors for generations to assist in the summoning of powerful elementals. If such a location were revealed to the Digger Maddox, the Stoneheart Enclave might be able to provide you with a path to the surface, if they believe you are worthy of knowing more of their secrets. Also in Gracklstow, there is awaiting delivery of strong dwarven-made weapons capable of arming the gnomes of Blingdenstone. Jim Bach Frocknock, a notable armorer in the Caves of Clatter, has a sealed pouch he was eager to give you as payment to the dwarves for the weapons. He's either trusting, desperate, but he wants those weapons badly. He feels they would give an edge to the Sverneblin here, fighting back against the denizens of the Underdark. But at the moment, no one has taken his payment for the dwarves. Now you are able to take any path you can think of. It seems many of the Underdark locals are suspicious, strange, and generally not so helpful. So marching off on your own into the Underdark, finding your own path, is always another option. But finding out how deep, dark, and dangerous the Underdark can get does seem a little foolish. But striking out on a new path, while well provisioned, is still available. Or you can stay put. Wait it out here in the tottering safety of Blingdenstone. Talk it out more. Mull over your plans. Eat at the inn. And use what little gold you have left. With many options, your group members look at each other. The question's there. Where shall we go? What path shall we take next?